It's just a list of annoying things that are... Just a list of things that annoy me. Like people messing around with their phones. One thing that I find annoying on the spiritual path is just that. So just now I said the spiritual path, and there was a kind of like resistance in me, because in non-duality they say there's no path. So I feel like that's not true. So as I'm saying it, I feel a bit like there's a resistance to saying that. There's a slight contraction. Also, like I'm just going to do a yoga course. I'm going to start Saturday, and it's hard to get the lighting right. I need better lighting. I'm going to do a yoga course starting Saturday. And I just got really excited about it. And then I just went, oh no, don't get excited. I think I felt that for two reasons. One of them, I think it's like I have this image of like a Buddha is not supposed to get excited by anything. And also I've been told that like the future's not real. So it's like, oh, why am I getting excited about an unreal future? So then it's like the excitement comes and it's a feeling, and then there's a like, no, that can't be right. That's wrong. And I just noticed like the subtlest resistance. And then I think that is so fucking stupid. Like, what an idiot. I don't mean I feel like I'm an idiot. I just, you know, it's like I've been conditioned to think certain things about non-duality and self-realization. So if the way I'm acting doesn't conform with those things that I've learnt over time, and perhaps I overdid listening to those guys, I don't know, but it's sort of like non-duality now, rather than experience. It's just like a form of mental conditioning. And if I find myself not feeling like I'm not abiding by the truth of then do you know what I mean? Like something's wrong. I wouldn't call this suffering, by the way. This is not like I'm struggling with these things. It's just stuff. It's just funny, little triggery thing, little moments, little funny moments. I was just thinking of another one. Oh yeah, and like egoic stuff, you know, like I saw someone talking on a podcast about Kundalini, and the podcaster asked them if he knew what it was about, and he was like, oh yeah, I know what that's about. And I was like, for a moment I was annoyed that because he didn't look like an enlightened guy or like someone who'd gone through a shift, but there was a part of me that was just like, I want to be the guy that goes on podcasts and talks about all this to say how like yeah, it's just funny how you have these expectations of how you should be. Sorry about the lighting. And when they're not met, you get kind of annoyed. Well, what I really want is to just be excited about my yoga course. I want that to be okay. Like, is that okay? Yeah, there's no such thing. No yoga courses in your mind. Right, okay. But it feels like there is. I mean, I've been working on the parts of the body. Am I doing that for nothing? Do you know what I mean? Am I learning all this for nothing? And then a voice comes in, no, it just seems like you're learning it. Not really happening. So should I not learn it? No, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Well, if it doesn't matter, why am I even thinking about it? there is a sense that radical non-duality can ruin your life. It helped me so much during a phase of my awakening. It was just somehow what I needed to hear at this moment in time. And then shortly afterwards, my Kundalini awoke. But it's just become this fucking thing, this obsession, this like like a thorn in my head, and it's just can I remove this somehow and just be a normal person now? Like, okay, it had an effect. I feel chilled out. I feel peaceful. I'm gonna apparently do a yoga course. You know, things are pretty good. I'm in good health. Can I ditch it now? Can I leave it alone? Apparently not. For some reason. Why can't I leave it alone? And I met people recently that were awakened, and that had been through many a shift, and you know, we would all unanimously agree are awake beings that haven't even heard of this thing, and they don't give a fuck about it, and they're even telling me, I think you need to stop worrying about that. And I'm like, I wish I could. Like, I wish I could. This is what I wish. I wish I could have heard it, because it did help. It did. It helped me relax. Loads of tension just kind of went. I mean, that was the yoga as well. I don't want to say it was just there was a perfect kind of storm during my awakening, during that initial awakening of yoga and non-duality and psychedelics, and they all kind of, it was like a perfect storm. But I wish I could just, now that it's had an effect, I wish I could just surgically remove the knowledge of it, and I think that I'd be really happy. I think I'd just be like a happy guy. But now I know there's a thing that I don't quite understand, and unless it's completely understood, I'm always going to be missing this thing. It's always just going to be, I know there's something now called non-duality, and it's like the natural state, it's the most natural thing in the world, and if I'm not feeling it, I'm looking for it, I'm seeking it. But I can't stop doing that, and I'm not even sure I am doing that. It's just something that someone said to me. I know I sound like a crazy person, but honestly, I don't lose sleep over this stuff. I sleep like a baby. Everything's fine. It is weird how this thing can just kind of, it's so insidious. It's just so, it becomes like this, obsession. It is a bit of an obsession. Like, I'm just walking around town, just like, hey, can I have a coffee, please? Hey, what's non-duality? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'd like to buy a banana. Hey, do you know what non-duality is? No, I just wanted to know, you know. Right, I need to go to work. I wonder what non-duality is. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't seem to. Maybe I'm my non-dual. Yeah, is this non-duality? Did I get there? Maybe I got there already. I don't even know. Who knows? What are you going to do? Well, best I go to go to bed now, you know. Turn my lights off. Night, everyone. Oh, by the way, what's non-duality? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Maybe it does matter a little bit, but probably not.